Alright guys, welcome back. We just recently had the new pack, and after a few days we are always going to talk about the next pack, selection pack coming this time around in July, and I think this will be a big one. Every sign is basically showing that we have had the World Championship qualifier when we get the next pack, and it was very clear that Konami did not want to give us Riziel or Malice, or maybe both, for the World Championship qualifier, which also was or is the Master Duel in-game event, but we obviously will receive them afterwards, and they will be the main meta for the World Championship, for the Master Duel World Championship, probably also for the TCG World Championship, even though Riziel is a bit on the downfall, you could say, but then again. So we are currently, here are the main products. We have the main booster packs, and we basically have finished now the Rage of the Abyss. And then you can see there's Quarter Century Bonanza, which was a reprint pack, very important for the TCG. And I think in the Bonanza, no, it wasn't the Stampede where we got the Fuvalos, Mulch-Army Fuvalos quite early, because if you're not aware, this was a 60 card or 60 euro card at the beginning, or no, it wasn't even, it was a 110 euro card at the beginning, like one copy, which is crazy. So be happy that you can just craft this twice or thrice with ultra rare crafting points and then call it a day basically. But yeah, the Quarter Century Bonanza pack will not be relevant for us. We are already on Supreme Darkness. As you can see right here, we have received the Evil Hero support. There's the Arcane Force support, new Speedroid stuff. We have most of the Azamina stuff. We have the Argo Stars. Meta Reactor is what we have recently got in the new pack here. We have Primate, we have Poseidra, and then there comes the Gladiator Beast support, but I don't think in this package we also have the Crystron stuff and the new Tenny support. This will be very interesting. A lot of people are really hyped for this. We have the Mulch-Army Meowls, and if we scroll down even further, the Evil Hero stuff, we already have Snake Eyes and Azami. Now we have the Fiendsmith stuff, new Speedrun stuff needs still to come. But as you can see, we have a lot of cards already from this pack right here, and I think we will get some specific ones, maybe the Bow, maybe the Eclipse Twins, also from this pack in the next pack in Master Duel. But yeah, we are definitely quite into Supreme Darkness already, and the set that comes afterwards is Maze of the Masters, where we will get the support for the Horus or sarcophagus archetype, however you want to call this, or how was it called? It wasn't even called Treasure of the Kings stuff here with Anubis and so on and so forth. We could use the Man of the with the Mark searching the Treasure of the Kings, I think, which can then set these trap cards that are also monsters, like the Apophis. Special summon this card as a normal monster. Then you can set one Apophis trap from your deck. You set Apophis the Serpent, and you could set another trap. I'm not quite sure whether this is from this pack, that could then negate a lot of cards. So you have a trap / monster archetype coming here. New Trickster support that we already have in the game. So as you can see right here, and also cards like the Union Controller, Union Activation. As you can see right here, we are quite far into some of the other packs already. The Duke of the Demise we already have, but obviously the Anubis stuff is the big thing that comes here. But before we get to all of these, and then also to the next major selection pack, or not selection pack, the next major pack in the TCG Alliance Inside, we obviously have to do something before, and this is the Konami finally has to give us these cards. And yes, I would bet a lot of money on this, that now we will see them. Next pack will definitely be either Riziel or Malice, but at this point I have to say I could honestly also see them releasing both, because if you only release one, you have the problem that this will be the most dominant deck in the meta, and then people are quite bored very fast. So I think it's way more fun having Malice go up against Riziel, and then some people can play Malice, some people can play Riziel, even though I think, and you can let me know in the comments what do you think, I think that a Malice will most likely be the more problematic one, because we can't really main deck Artifact Lancia, which is a card that hard counters the Malice strategy. I mean, we could, if Malice gets overhand, basically. The good thing for Riziel is that with the new Tachyon search card, we can actually search our one-off Lancia in the deck. So this could be an option for Riziel. I think here in Master Duel, Riziel and Malice will be more evenly matched, haha, than they were in the TCG at the beginning. Malice is now the stronger deck with all of the next support stuff. For example, the new Edignista stuff, which definitely made Malice quite strong. And then Riziel also received some hits here. Malice also, as you can see right here, but Riziel definitely was not as good able to cope with them as was Malice. So Malice in the OCG and TCG is still the more prominent deck, the deck that is more in the meta represented, but at the beginning we had more Riziel, and Riziel was the stronger one. So I could definitely see, and I don't even think this is crazy, I could definitely see them giving us Riziel and Malice in one pack just to have a bit of a more diverse meta. When it comes to the question whether we will see all of the support cards, because if we go over here into Alliance Insight, we can see the support cards that they have received here in this set. For Malice, it's Malice P. Marcher, which is a really cool one. It kind of functions like a Bestial. It can banish other Malice cards from the graveyard and then special summons itself. And when it gets banished, you can add it back to the hand. So you have another way that you can utilize to basically banish your Malice cards and continue plays from there, which is nice. And then Riziel received, should be a normal monster here, main monster, not an extra deck monster, so it should be here the Star Riziel, which Star Riziel has the ability to, by detaching one material from an XYZ, which is definitely something that you don't want to do from your Riziels because you want the material under them, but you can summon the Star Riziel on the field and then it can search a Riziel, I think, spell or trap, yeah? It can set a Riziel spell trap, and you can obviously set the field spell, the Riziel Cross, which gives you the ability by detaching from one of your Riziel XYZ to negate a monster effect. So very nice support. The support for Malice definitely being the more relevant one. This Malice support card is also being played at 3, while the Star Riziel is only a one-off. But yeah, I could definitely see us getting a complete support wave for either Riziel or Malice. I do not think that we will get Riziel and Malice and then both of them at their full power moment. I think we will either get Riziel and Malice at first wave, or we will get one of them at complete wave. This is what I think will happen, and if I would need to guess which one we get first, it's pretty tough. Honestly, it's not easy to guess, but with the Bonfire going to 1 on the latest ban list, obviously also a Snake Eyes hit, but also a Riziel hit. I do think that Riziel, if they come separate, will be the one coming first. Also because I think that Malice will be the bigger problem in Master Duel overall, in my opinion, but we will have to see how this turns out. Yeah, interesting times are ahead of us. Hopefully you have resources, because there is basically no real way where they don't give us either one of them or both of them next pack. I don't even know what could happen that it doesn't happen, basically, because this is definitely about time. These are the two archetypes that are lacking behind, and I think they purposefully kept them behind so that we could finish all the qualifiers, and now we will receive them for Worlds. And then once again, Alliance Insight will come afterwards. We though have to finish Supreme Darkness first, and there the Eclipse Twins would be a nice and very needed support card for Riziel. This is definitely something I could see coming together with Riziel, and Abao Aku is kind of nice for Malice, but then again not really needed. So yeah, it's not super important. And then we will continue on to Alliance Insight later on with the new Regenesis archetype, a very nice one. We get the new White Forest, very cool boss monsters, you could say, right here. And then if we scroll down further up, we can see the new Edignista monsters that are so great for Malice and will make the deck even stronger and make it a bit more like resistible to artifact lands here. If that is something that is being played in Master Duel, we will have to see. Yeah, but other than that, there are some support cards for interesting archetypes, like once again the White Woods. We have more 6 Samurai cards, even though I think that this 6 Samurai card, for example, will probably come with the rest of the 6 Samurai support, makes sense. And then we have the new Dragon Ruler cards, which obviously also a lot of people are very hyped for. But yeah, this is something for the future. Now Crossover Breakers is coming. Get ready for this, get your gems ready. Do think about what you want to play, Riziel or Malice, but obviously I will show both of them to you on the channel, so don't you worry. Let me know in the comments what you think. What is your opinion on the next pack? Which one of these two would you like to see, if any? Or maybe why would you not like to see them? Let me know in the comments. I'm very interested. Thanks for being here, and we will see each other in the next one.